We're here at the Clearwater Bay Area Card Show, and I really have two goals. The first is to find some trade bait. So the next 2 weeks I'm going to the New York show and Tennessee show. The next is to find my friend TJ a 1965 Mickey Mantle. So right off the bat, I had to show some cards I'd never seen before at a show. These are some Japanese cards. First, we have the Home Run King in Japan, and then we also have an Ohtani rookie from 2013. So what are you looking for at the card show today?
Hello, my name is Jackson. Today I'm looking for the card show. Anything Pokemon. Anything.
Terry, who also ran the old Tampa show that I grew up going to, had some Pokemon cards over here.
What's happening?
Buying you these two sets, or the one set.
Okay, so this is a Bumblebee Mad Party Pin Collection box. It comes with 3 packs, Bumblebee promo, and a Bumblebee Mad Party Pin Collection. And we got this, a Mega Gallade EX.
So I'm going to be getting them both this box and the card, and do you want to rip it live?
Sure.
Alright, so we're going to rip it live.
That's how B-roll shots work. Opening the new Bumblebee box that Breakout Cards got for me. So, let's open this bad boy up. I have a weird way of opening cards, sorry. A Spinarge, a Nom. Ooh, this one looks cool. A Zenaball. Ooh, a Ditto V. Stuff, we got a Coffin, a Horsey, a Grookey, a Morpeko, a Spinarge, a nice Reshon.
So TJ, card collector on Twitter, couldn't be at the show today. He asked me to look for a 65 Mantle for him. Mantle acquired. So we're looking between the 3 and 5 range, and we ended up picking this up for $530. I'm glad TJ's now into some vintage cards, not only collecting the Tua.
Yo, it's TJ here, TJ Card Collector on Instagram and Twitter. Specific card I've been looking for, and it's because about a year ago I bought a collection, and I still dabbled in cards throughout the years, but I lost my interest around 12 years old, around 2012. Last year, quarantine, and somebody said to me, you've got to start making money like you're a college kid. So I bought a collection, and in the bottom of the collection, I went through like so much junk wax, and there were some 1970s cards, 1960s cards, and I pulled a 1965 Mickey Mantle. It sounds weird to say and pulled a Mickey Mantle, but it was in a card saver just floating around in the bottom under like a ton of old Shaq rookies and stuff. So I know if I sold it, it was gonna be like 150, 200 bucks, but I knew I had a dealer I dealt with a lot, and I knew that he dealt with a lot with vintage, so I wanted to capitalize on that since he valued it more than I did, and he undervalued modern stuff. So I capitalized on that. Sold the modern stuff, ended up being like, I want to say I got right at 400 to 500 in value off of it, which sounds insane. That's how I really started off where I am today. I mean, I'm at almost like 6,600 followers on Twitter, and I'm still fairly new back into it. And that card really changed things for me because it's for sentimental value. I wanted it to be like a full circle moment, but I ended up with it. Amazing deal.
Boston card last weekend when I went to 3 different card shows. Today, there's one of the New York Giants. What makes this card special is Jim Thorpe's first year as a baseball player. So Jim Thorpe, the legendary athlete, take a look at this one. So I picked up these lot of 4 cards for $70. I was super happy with the purchase. The 2 cards that I liked the most was the Fitzgerald and also the Flaherty autos. First, the Fitzgerald's a first edition. The pop is only 23 on these, and Fitzgerald is one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. I remember watching him while I was growing up, so I wanted this card, and I picked it up. The other one I wanted to share, it was the Jack Flaherty Heritage Auto. I never really got this autograph for some reason when I started buying Flaherty cards, and at the price point for the lot, it made sense to pick those up. The other 2 cards was a Bryce Harper Finest Rookie card. Pretty much got that thrown in, and also the Walker Buehler Refractor First Bowman Chrome. These cards are super expensive for other stars, but Buehler for some reason is super cheap. I'm always going to grab one. So one of the beauties of going to card shows is finding oddball stuff. You see what I collect, a lot of the pre-war, things you really can't find on eBay, and there's not much information about it. Another collector here has some really cool stuff I wanted to talk about.
Hey guys, how are you? These two cards I absolutely love. These are more mainstream players, but they're a little lesser known cards. David Beckham, to me, is just on his way up. Purchasing a stake in Miami, the MLS team there. They're coming out with a documentary this coming year on Beckham. And these are Subuteo squads. They were a trading card game sold over in Europe. And they actually come, when you get them in a case, they come in the grocery store. Name is actually on them. So they're kind of lesser known. I think they're really cool, undervalued. Last PSA 10 went for like $1,000. When you compare them to the Merlin, and then you look at the pop counts, this is way underneath the Merlin and sells for way under. So I think it's really cool. And then this is a Dale Earnhardt Max Crisco rookie. These came in small, like 20 card packs with other stars of the day. And that's his rookie year, 89. Just really cool cards. Kind of hard to grade. Both of these cards are really hard grades. A lot of them were off-centered, and so to get these cards in 9s, 9, 5s, 10s is actually pretty uncommon. So I love it.
So that was Gulf Coast Select. If you guys have an Instagram, make sure to drop him a follow. Right now he's 139 followers. Let's give him a 200 because he gave me 2 rookie cards for free. He gave me a SGC 9 of the David Beckham and also gave me a Scholes rookie from the same exact set. Really appreciate it. This is going to add into my future soccer PC. Haven't really grown it too much yet, but I plan on doing it in the future. So thank you very much.
Designated 1950 by SGC or PSA. In fact, apparently Beckett has reclassified them as 1949 Topps felt packs. The feature card in the set is the Joe Paterno rookie, which unfortunately I do not have. Very typical to find them in very low grades. They're often found without the pennant on the back, which was where they get the name felt pack. They actually have a felt pennant on the back that could be peeled off the card. A lot of times the people who own the cards, they pulled the felt back off and they consider them skinned at that point. But it's one of Topps' first issues ever of any sport. They're kind of cool cards. They're like postage stamp size cards.
So the show is over. I didn't really find much trade bait, but I did find the 65 Mantle. I'm super happy about it. And next week's episode, I'm gonna be flying to New York for the East Coast National. But first, I'm gonna grab some Delco's cheesesteak.